Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Pisces, I'm getting a name here right away, and the name is Hernandez. So that could be a last name, a first name, it could be a location. Please take it as it resonates. I'm also getting here that someone may have been stressed out to the point of tears around money or around not receiving the adequate help needed or required to get something done. I do feel like there may have been a deadline that was pressed for time and you felt like you couldn't get it all done, and it may have been piling and piling on maybe on your desk. It could have been that you haven't been getting enough sleep, Pisces. You may have been working late into the night, or if you have been stressed or worried about money, I feel like that's about to switch in June because there's a little bit more leeway, or you've completed some sort of deadline task, but June looks to bring in extra money. This is a time for celebration here. So I do like June for you. Now let's take a dive into the recent past. You have the heart card showing up. So this can be about emotional spending. This can be about joint finances, which is interesting because your future card is the ring. And this can be about partnerships, working together instead of feeling like you have to do everything on your own. This is also about being supported. Now, some of you Pisceans are counselors, guides, or you work in a career that you absolutely love. And if you're not, this is something that you've been thinking about and taking into deep consideration because they're showing me the hermit energy. So you've been doing a lot of soul searching and figuring out, what is my path? What can I do that fulfills me, but also generates wealth and income? So emotional spending, some of you may have spent things in the past. It may have accumulated into credit card debt, or it may have left you in a bind. But I do sense here that there's celebration showing up in June. It could be that you're celebrating paying off some sort of debt, or again, I just get this energy here of crunch for time or a deadline, but finally you've completed this, and now June, you can take a breath of fresh air. There could also be travel I'm getting for some of you as well, or you are setting yourself up to be in a good position for retirement. Now, when you have the ornaments card showing up in the month of June here, this is about extra money. So again, there's something that you don't have to maybe pay any longer. It could be a bill that's you've paid off in the recent past here is what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, there's mature investments coming in here. So you may have made some wise decisions around your spending in the past instead of maybe the 3 a.m. Amazon shopping trips, or, going on Etsy and buying things that you don't necessarily need. I feel like you're taking that into consideration and you're doing a lot less of it because I'm getting that you're saving more money here. Now, some of you may have a career in retail, beauty, finish work. This is also about doing things that bring you happiness and excitement. There could be some holiday time coming up for you, some paid time off, a trip or a vacation as well. But I am feeling that you are celebrating the extra money that you have here. Now, you could be putting it into an investment, or you may be purchasing something, or splurging a little bit if you're lucky enough to do so. Now, in the near future, you do have the ring card, financial commitments. If you've been putting your resume out there, or if you've been wanting to attract the right target market for your business, this is certainly the law of attraction card. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the 2 of Cups in your reading. Even the 10 of Cups I'm sensing here for some of you. I get 4 of Wands and 3 of Cups as well. And you are a water sign, Pisces. So this is about long-term investments, working together to create a fulfilling career. There is reciprocity here, equal give and take. I'm also seeing the 6 of Cups or the 6 of Pentacles. So let's dive into your reading and see what is showing up here for you. All right, right away. Oh, we do want that one. Thank you. Okay, right away, Pisces, you have the 7 of Pentacles showing up as the main energy. This is a great card to have because you're finally starting to see gains. So it clarifies what we're talking about here. This can be a project that you've started in the past. Some of you, it's something you're paying off, some sort of debt, and you're finally seeing that you're getting ahead a little bit more. This is about you not giving up. You may decide to pivot, you may decide to course correct and go in a new direction here, but you're not giving up on your dreams. It just may be taking shape in a different way. This is small steps towards improvement that are going to bring in wealth, additional income, or just feel like you're not pressed or rushed for time. Because I am getting here, there could have been a deadline for a situation, even in March or April, I feel. This could be the recent past. I mean, it may have felt like some of you were pressed for time for retirement. You didn't have enough money saved to retire, to move, to buy the home, to purchase the vehicle. So that could be the deadline that I'm feeling as well. It may have been a self-induced deadline that you've set for yourself. But this is about you saying, wow, I've made the right investments. They've been mature investments, and now I'm able to reap the rewards and celebrate them as well. So I like that this card is showing up as your main energy because you're starting to see the benefits. The challenge, however, is avoiding people who you just can't seem to get through to, right? It's someone that constantly butts heads, you come up against, or it may feel like a challenge at times. This could be an institution I'm getting. It could be a boss or another employer, because the Five of Swords can be about arguing, winning at all costs. So there could certainly be someone around you or someone you work with, or if you were trying to build up your business, you may be coming up to some dead ends at a few different places here, whether it's trying to get a loan or you may be wanting to relocate. But I am sensing at times it's been difficult. The good news is the Five of Swords is showing up in the challenge position, which we read that as a reversal. So if I'm going to see the Five of Swords, I like to see that it's showing up as a reversal, because it means you're moving past that. You're getting to the next step, which would be that Six of Swords, moving on from challenges, setbacks, or difficulties. So again, June is going to be the month that you have more wiggle room. You may actually have more financial gains. You could see more money in your pocket this month as well. And I also see that if there have been some stressors regarding a person around you, Pisces, this is going to free you up where you don't have to deal with this person, or if someone comes at you, I feel like you're walking away from a situation here. You're avoiding arguments. You're avoiding enemies. There could have also been a situation if you were a business owner or an entrepreneur. There may have been negative gossip or maybe even a bad review, but I feel it wasn't about you or your business. It was their projection, or someone was having a bad day, or there just could have been something that they didn't agree with. I'm getting here a personality difference or conflict that you would never have this person see the bigger picture from a situation. But the good news is, like I said, you're moving away from this situation, and we'll clarify these as well. But in the deep, deep past here, we do have the Page of Cups. So I like that this Cups is showing up, because this is all about new creative ideas, new endeavors that bring your heart excitement. Okay, this is brand new enthusiasm for your job, for your career. This can also be something you've always wanted to do since you were a child. Maybe you knew at a very young age you wanted to be a teacher. You wanted to be, it could be even an artist, a journalist, a poet, a police officer. You may have always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I'm getting here a lemonade stand. So some of you have had that strong leadership ability from the very beginning. You may have started out with a lemonade stand, selling lemonade, selling bakery goods. You may have even sold other things to the neighborhood kids here, but you've always had that drive or that creative, inventive personality for some of you. And for others of you, you've just had this innate knowing, and it may show up differently in your adult life. It may look differently than it did as a child, but it's the underlying energy and the feeling that you are wanting and seeking here. So I love these cards showing up, Pisces. June is a better month for you in terms of growth, expansion, and wealth. So let's clarify. What do we have here for the Seven of Pentacles as the main energy? Seven of Pentacles, not giving up on those dreams. You're almost heading, you're closer to the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, if that's what you're seeking, which is all about leaving behind that legacy. It's long-term growth. Yeah, wish fulfillment. There it is here for you. So Nine of Cups, beautiful energy about manifesting your dreams, creating them and bringing them down to reality here. Emotional fulfillment. Because there has been a little bit of lack of, or you've had to save, or you've had to dig yourself out of a hole or pay off some debt, or you have been working, I'm getting here working the steps. So that could mean that you're taking steps towards your retirement, or towards maybe buying a dream home or your business here. So you're working the steps here, which I really like, because a lot of you've wanted this for quite some time and you have been working hard at it. Four of Pentacles is all about managing your resources and finances. You want stability. I mean, who doesn't, right? But you're finding ways to enhance your stability and manifest your dreams at the same time. So powerful energy here. It wouldn't surprise me if you were seeing 444s or 111 or even 1111 Pisces, because I'm getting numerology here for you. I mean, some of you could even be in accounting, you could be doing taxes, or there could be something with crunching numbers to make it work. You may even be refinancing if that's a possibility for you as well. But I'm getting numbers here for some of you. Now let's clarify the Five of Swords. What do we have for the challenge for the Five of Swords, please? Thank you. All right, the Chariot. Yeah, you're moving on. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck here. So whatever this Five of Swords conflict is, I feel like there is going to be a quick settlement or a quick solution that you find where you're able to leave it behind and move towards that Six of Swords energy. The Chariot is all about triumph and success. You will be the victor in this situation here. You will be quite victorious as well. I'm getting liberation, freeing yourself. I mean, if there was maybe a place that you worked at, there was conflict, you may be moving on and going and doing your own thing. There could be a new partnership coming in, a new contract, a new job offer showing up with this Chariot. Because the challenge here, yes, you're still feeling, maybe towards the beginning of the month, you're still feeling a little bit stuck in this energy, but I feel like there's good news coming in June, sooner rather than later. And there could be a message, an email, a call. I'm also getting a handwritten note for some of you. Now, this could be in the form of a card. It could be maybe you've purchased something online during that emotional spending spell here, and some of you may receive a handwritten note from the seller here. It could be from a boss or someone around you that you work with. It could be a client or a patient as well. So pay attention to the handwritten note is what I sense here. All right, Pisces, Page of Cups. Let's take a look and see what this energy is all about for you in the deep, deep past, possibly since childhood. This could be 20 years ago. It could be 20 months ago for you. Let's take a look and see how it's still affecting your energy in your present. What do we have for Pisces? The Hanged Man. Yeah, you're changing your perception here on a situation because, again, you were stuck for a little while. You may have been stuck in a home. Maybe some of you were waiting for children to graduate, children to leave the home. There could have been an energy here of waiting to save up enough money for you to make that move, because I'm just getting here that you had to wait in order to manifest your dreams. Sometimes that happens. I worked in the corporate world for some years, and I had to build up the steps. I had to take the stepping stones towards, the path of freedom, which you have showing up here. So sometimes we need to do what we need to do to pay bills and put food on the table and make sure that we can live here on earth, right? We need that currency. But I also sense that a lot of you're finally able to see something from a brand new light here in the near future. So I'm really loving this for you here, Pisces. Now let's take a look at the recent past. What's going on with this Heart card? Some of you're definitely being supported. There could be financial relief, or you finally being able to get ahead of the game here, have a job that you love. You may have went back to school to get certified. If you are maybe a coach, a mentor, a guide, a counselor, let's take a look and see what's going on in the past. Okay, we have here The Eight of Wands, okay, that's what you're manifesting. Thank you. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a little bit of stress. You may have needed to trim down on your lifestyle for a while just to save up, okay? This is about you living within your means instead of overspending, because there may have been a point in your life, Pisces, where you did put things on the credit card. We went through a major economic downfall. We're still seeing, this energy of recession. So you may have had to put things on a credit card. You may have had to, accumulate. Bills may have piled up. Whatever this is here for you, Five of Pentacles can feel at times like you can't get ahead, right? But this is all about giving, 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 and not always receiving in return. And this isn't just in regards to finances, to money. This could be giving your time and energy towards a project, towards, a career path, or towards whatever this may be, but not seeing something building up or getting it back in return. That's why you have the Seven of Pentacles, because if you see here, you have the Seven of Pentacles is your main energy, but I do feel here that there's gains after a time of maybe some loss in the past. So you've trimmed down, you've lived within your means, you've had to work on trying to get ahead, getting on your own 2 feet here. But I do feel for others of you, if you are in a position where you're feeling good, this is just you saving for something that you want, or something that you desire as well. Five of Pentacles, this can be even about money or health issues. There could have been a mental health issue. It could have been that you were taking care of someone around you, because this is a supportive position here. This could be taking care of a family member, taking care of children. Maybe you were the breadwinner, or it just costed more to put your children in daycare than it did work, but you still needed to bring in something, right? Whether it was money, whether it was time. But you're supported here and you're not giving up. So this is great. I feel like, again, I'm getting that Six of Pentacles energy. So moving out of the Five and into the Six, where there is reciprocity. Instead of you putting all this hard work in just to wonder where the heck it's going, you're starting to see gains in the month of June. Because what you are manifesting, what's in your headspace, what you are bringing down to earth is the Eight of Wands. Remember earlier we talked about some message coming in the form of an email, a call, news, a handwritten note. The Eight of Wands can be a quick, fast-moving energy. So it's all about split-second decisions and rapid gains. So you're absolutely manifesting here, Pisces, and this is going to pay off in big ways. And it may feel like it starts small, but that small piece adds up. So let's say you don't have that, $100 bill any longer, or maybe a $500 car payment, whatever this is here for you. When you start to add that up, it does accumulate. Even if you don't necessarily see it right away, it could be something minor, a $20 bill, all the way up to a $500 bill. But it's going to come in quickly. It could also be a new job offer I'm getting. But you're going to have to make a decision here in the near future. And I feel like you are going to make a mature decision and investment when it comes to whatever this offer or savings or message is for you. So beautiful energy. And also, with the ornaments card showing up, this always reminds me of Christmas time if you celebrate Christmas, but it's the energy here of December. So there could be an offer that you receive here in the month of June that you're manifesting, and by December, you're really in a good position here. You may have even advanced maybe in the company, or there's a goal within your business that you're reaching. I feel like it's going to be a good year where you look back and say, yeah, maybe it didn't turn, it didn't start the year off the way you would have liked to see, but it definitely took a turn, because I'm getting that Wheel of Fortune. So it took a turn here and you had to make a split decision, but it's going to affect you in the long run and in the present for the better. So powerful energy here. Let's clarify what this Five of Pentacles was for you in the past. What is this Five of Pentacles all about for Pisces, please? Okay. So we have Seven of Cups, Seven of Emotion. So some decisions to make. Some of you are trying to apply at many different places of employment, and it may not have felt like you were able to receive any feedback or get the job that you wanted. For others of you trying to build your business, you may have had a lot of ideas, but you just felt like none of them were going to be lucrative, or maybe you weren't staying consistent within those ideas, or it just felt overwhelmed, right? And I was picking up on that in the very beginning of your reading here, where in the recent past, you just felt overwhelmed by a lot of decisions or a lot of work or just carrying the burdens here, because the Seven of Cups can be about so many different things and needing to focus. And I feel like there's focus coming in, because the Eight of Wands, that energy is clear, beeline, right? When he sets out to achieve something, boom, he makes it happen. So that's what's happening here. No more wishy-washy energy, Pisces. You're straight to the point, and there's something big coming in here for you. Let's see what that is. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please, for Pisces. Okay, someone may also be looking at a new vehicle, purchasing one, selling one, or needing to update a vehicle as well. There could be a purchase of maybe a camper or a RV, a bus, a van, something of that nature. I'm getting with the Chariot as well. Something is coming to an end, and it's gonna veer you, actually spiral you in a positive new direction forward, because the Ten of Swords is an ending. So whether this is an ending to maybe being jobless, unemployed, it could be an ending of a job that you are in, or a career path. It could be a cycle or a pattern, mental conflict, because again, you have the Five of Swords. 5 and 5 is that Ten of Swords, and that's the challenge for you. And you're overcoming that mental conflict here, and this is what you're manifesting. You're ending whatever this Five of Swords is, so you can take quick action, decisive action to move forward. This is great. Pisces, you're really going to enjoy the energy in the month of June. Plus, we don't have, all the retrogrades coming in at us. We don't have the eclipses coming in. So it looks to be a really powerful time, especially between June 1st and June 19th. There's a lot of go energy. It's a great time for new things, new jobs, interviews, appointments, things of that nature. Let's dive into the juicy good stuff of what's showing up in your near future. What do we have for Pisces in the near future? Okay, someone may also be an Uber driver, or you may drive for Uber Eats, or maybe you drive other people around. Maybe you're a taxi driver, a bus driver as well. Let's see what's coming in for you. Seven of Cups again. So this is interesting, because I feel in the past, this is you deciding to do some things, or trying to, but you don't want to make the wrong decision, and you may have felt like you did. Now in the near future, you have this option here. You can get focused, because this is about examining your choices carefully, and because you have the Eight of Wands in your headspace, you're going to examine these choices again, and you're going to choose something different than you've chosen in the past. And once you choose something different, something new, you're going to go for it. And that's where that message could come in. There is some new option here for you. I feel like you're indulging in what it is that you want, what it is that you're trying to manifest. There could be more than one option coming in for you, more than one job offer as well. Let's take a look and see what this is all about, because again, Seven of Cups in the past and Seven of Cups in the future, I feel like they're two different options, where maybe in the past you wanted to go in this direction. That's why you have the Seven of Pentacles. You're stopping and evaluating, saying, was that the best decision for me to spend all that money, to put it on a credit card, to apply for that job that I was rejected at, right? To have this mindset when it comes to money. You're completely I'm getting 360, and this is that turn, that Wheel of Fortune as well, coming around again in your near future, and there's a better offer coming in here. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups, please. What do we have for Pisces? Seven of Cups. Five of Inspiration. Yeah, some of you, this can be a saturated market. Five of Wands can be about lack of leadership at times. It can be that there's so many options out there that you're not quite sure. But the good news is, when the Five of Wands shows up, there is an opportunity here to collaborate. There's an opportunity to attract what it is that you desire. Even if everybody and their mom and their uncle is applying for this position, or building a business that's similar in a sense, I feel like you're attracting. You can see the mirror. So the mirror here is reflection. So I feel like you're able to reflect something back to you, see it for what it is, and also law of attraction. And that was coming up in the beginning of your reading as well. So difficulties, I would much rather see the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords here, but I feel like you're freeing yourself up and you're looking at competition in a different way. Instead of singling yourself out and saying, the market's too saturated. My business will never take off. There's no leaders out there. I'm just going to have to follow this crowd or follow this energy. I feel like you're breaking away from it and you're finding ways to bring in what it is that you seek. Instead of alienating yourself or singling yourself out, you're putting yourself back in the mix here, back in the game. But I feel like it gives you a higher chance to focus and manifest what it is here that you want. Okay, very powerful. A lot of mirrors. So you're seeing the reflection. You're seeing how your responsibility and accountability is required and takes shape here in this situation. So I like the Five of Wands showing up with that Seven of Cups. Because fives can be about travel. It can be about overcoming the obstacles. It can be about change. And there's certainly change coming in here for you. There's change coming in quicker than you think as well. I'm getting there could be a movement around the 7th of June as well as the 13th. So those could be powerful times or days for you. Let's take a look at how you're feeling. Yeah, you're ready to open up to your passions, your desires. You're ready to make money doing what you love. And even do pay attention though to that emotional spending, because this can be about spending money on, of course, things you love. And if you're able to, absolutely, by all means, do it. But this can be about having a job that you love, which is clarified here with the heart card. So you're feeling good, and I'm loving this for you here. Earning or spending on passions. This can be messages that make your heart happy that come through as well. But the Knight of Cups, he's a go-getter when it comes to chasing his dreams, chasing his bliss. But make sure that you bring it down to reality, which I feel like you will with the Eight of Wands. There could be a job offer that comes in that you've wanted for quite some time that may actually mirror and align with something you've wanted to do in the past, possibly even since childhood. I also sense that you may have been working towards a degree or working towards maybe a PhD or even a certification, but it may have taken you a little bit longer, Pisces, than it had most people. But there's a major celebration coming up here. So some of you may have recently graduated, or you've, again, taken the baby steps to get there. But I feel like there's a level of graduation here. Now, whether you're actually graduating or you've just hit that next tier of your career, this is all about, oh, beautiful, King of Wands energy. This is powerful. I love that this is clarifying your Knight of Cups, because the King of Wands, he is a business owner, or he at least takes charge of his destiny. Whatever it is here for him, he takes charge. He's very active, very passionate, goal-oriented, and driven. He usually is the entrepreneur. He's usually the one that, works possibly remotely, works from home, or he's able to get those jobs because he has the qualifications and the knowledge to do so. He's able to start a business because he is tapping into the resources available. That's why you have that Five of Wands showing up. Even though you may not have or feel like you have help, you absolutely do to reach the next level, which is the King of Wands. Beautiful clarification there. All right, let's see what's going on in your environment. What's going on in the energy around you? What do we have for Pisces, please? Environment. Five of Wands again. So you're getting a lot of repetitive cards. Now, when this Five of Wands shows up, there could be tension, still a little bit of tension going on maybe at work. It could be that you're just ready for that deadline, because again, carrying the weight of the world in the recent past, or feeling that Five of Pentacles, a little bit of struggle. Some of you are maintaining or getting back to your health as well. You may have had to take some time off due to a health situation, whether it was mental, physical, emotional. But the Five of Wands showing up, this is something in the environment. So as I always like to say, Colette Baron Reed says in her cards as well, not my circus, not my monkey, not my circus. So that means if there's drama, gossip, or negativity, let it go. That's someone else's ego, someone else's projection. So this is the environment around you at times. Again, it's not the Five of Swords. They're not fighting, stabbing each other, right? They have the wands. And some of the time it can be the energy of I'm right, not you, right? It can be competitiveness. So if you are an entrepreneur or business owner, this is about you thinking outside the box, adding new things to the mix, spicing it up a little bit. What can you do that is authentic and unique that other people don't have? You can use this competitiveness to your advantage. Now, it's not, again, singling yourself out in the sense of I'll never be able to do this, but you can use this as your ally, right? I feel like this is about you letting go of the drama, the negativity. It could be that bad review or negative gossip here. And I feel like it's more about them than it is you. But the good news is you're walking away from this. With that Five of Swords here, you're leaving it behind. So let's take a look and clarify. Five of Wands and Five of Swords as the challenge. What do we have here for Pisces, please? So a lot of fives. There's been a lot of maybe ups and downs, a lot of he said, she said. There could be a lot of gossip about maybe someone leaving, someone coming on board. It could be gossip just in general. That happens in the workplace at times. Whether this is, you could be a business owner and people could even be gossiping about you and it may not necessarily be bad, right? It could be word of mouth gossip. Have you been to go see Pisces? They do really good at what they do. Here's their number. Here's their website. Because Nine of Cups, beautiful. You're getting the same repetitive cards here. So divine timing is at play. There's action this month and wish fulfillment happening here for you. So good news. I like this. It's also, you can see it reminds me of the genie in a bottle at the bottom. So I do feel like you are manifesting something that you've wanted for quite some time, but you've worked for it. You deserve this win. All right. What are the hopes and fears for Pisces? What are the hopes and fears when it comes to career, June 2023? Queen of Wands, beautiful. And I love this because not only do you have that King of Wands that we've seen earlier, because that's clarifying your energy with the Knight of Cups, you're hoping that you can have long-term investments and partnerships, which you will. So this hope is going to manifest into reality, right? You're not going to let the fears of the past or fears or negativity or drama of other people bring you down, Pisces. So this is powerful. Financial commitments, long-term investments. This is all about creativity. And what does it say here? Doing what you love. And it says here, having a job that you love. So you're seeing not only repetitive cards, you're seeing repetitive phrases, the same type of energy. So the law of attraction is happening here for you this month. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to attract into your world when it comes to wealth, abundance, career, income, and success, it's happening here for you. So keep your vibes high, Pisces. This is all about you being quite busy, I feel, as well, but you're definitely not succumbing to someone else's ego, jealousy, cattiness, or insecurity, because there certainly could have been vengeful people around you, and you don't need that, right? Not your monkeys. Let them go back to the circus. You do you. This is really beautiful. All right, let's take a look here at the final outcome. What's the final outcome for Pisces, June 2023? What do we have for Pisces? Final outcome, please. Okay, they're giving me the name Joel, Joel, if that is your name, or if it's a last name, maybe it's a place. Please take it as it resonates. Joel. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Final outcome, Nine of Wands. You are one determined warrior. This is beautiful. I'm getting here peaceful warrior as well. Peaceful warrior, because the Nine of Wands can be the card of the wounded warrior. You've been wounded. You've been hurt. You've been maybe stabbed in the back, perhaps stepped on, right? You've been through it all. This is all about you having, it says the worst is over. Stability is ahead. which is a powerful energy to be in. So yes, you've certainly, look at all these fives, right? But the good news is it shows up in your challenge, Five of Swords, so you're walking away from it. Nine of Wands is all about you staying dedicated, resolving challenges that have been showing up when it comes to wealth, obstacles, or money. It's also, I'm getting health. Some of you are resolving challenges when it comes to mental health or physical health, and you're going to start to feel more like yourself in the month of June here. Nine of Wands energy is having that final push, that determination, that motivation to not give up, because you're almost there. You're staying persistent because you have the spiritual strength, the courage, and the discipline to keep on keeping, right? This is a really powerful, look at her. She looks fierce. She's holding up those 9 wands. She knows now how to set healthy boundaries, and she's not going to let other people encroach on her personal space, her financial space. She knows when to say no and when to say yes. But it's been a work in progress. It didn't happen overnight, but you have what it takes to succeed. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands. What do we have here for Pisces? 9 of Wands, please. Yeah, there it is. Another 5 of Wands card here. So another confirmation. There's the mirrors. So you're able to see things that didn't work out in the past, or you're able to see people's reflections or the reflections of the world, because what we think about, we bring about, right? What you project out into the world based on what's going on in here is what you're going to see showing up in return. And if it is a projection of someone else's stuff, you're able to see it for what it is. That's why the mirrors are being held up at every turn of the way. But you're taking accountability, you're taking responsibility for your stuff, right? And you're dealing and healing and working with it. But when it comes to someone else, you're saying, no, I don't need to deal with that. That's not my problem. That's not my journey. And so this is all about you overcoming, coming to a place of collaboration with yourself, attracting in the right type of people who want to see you succeed, who value you for your skills, your talents, your efforts. And I feel that, again, it's been a work in progress, but the good news is things are being shown to you and reflected to you, even in your outer environment, because you have this 5 of Wands showing up in your environment position. So now you're able to see how things are reflected back to you. And you're saying, this empowers me. This makes me stronger, because you've been wanting to see or have clarity for quite some time. And here it is. So really powerful read here, Pisces. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have from the wisdom of the Oracle? And we'll read the prosperity message for you. Okay. We have Chop Wood, card 42. I like this Chop Wood card. Now, some of you may be 42 years old, or you may have a birthday on the 4th, 2nd, or 6th. And this is all about getting down to work, you being grounded in everyday experience. It can be about humility. I also feel like you're doing the necessary work, as we just said, accountability and responsibility, taking action, taking your creative endeavors to the next level, taking your career path to the next level. Now is the time to take small steps. And we said that literally in your reading, the baby steps earlier, or step by step, rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for your life you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion. Remain humble and aware of the present. Okay, powerful. I'm also going to read to you the reversal message as well, because some of you may still feel like you're struggling with this 5 of Swords at times, because it is the challenge. So it says here, are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. And this is interesting because you have that 7 of Cups, not just in the past, but you have that 7 of Cups here in the near future. So if some of you are an armchair astronaut, it's time to chop wood. It's time to get to work here. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. The mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, "Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you." I love this, and it's interesting because I've been saying that in many of my readings lately, and I haven't seen this card for quite some time. So this is a beautiful confirmation again that it's time to make those dreams a reality. And sometimes we get overwhelmed by the Seven of Cups. We take a look at the bigger picture. This is what we want and we dream, but we don't know how to necessarily get there. It's about taking those baby steps that are going to amount to the bigger things. And we talked about that in your reading as well. All right, beautiful clarifier. Now at this time, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. Who loves this part of the reading? I certainly do. If you can, Pisces, just close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. A deep breath. And tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. This animal could swim deep in the sea. Perhaps your animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Pisces. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below, and I will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. I'm absolutely in love with your animals here. Your first card out, Electric Eel. Bring your ideas to life. Yes, that's what the chop wood is all about. It's time to bring those ideas to life. There's going to be some spontaneous, quick decisions, split decisions for you in the month of June. Some beautiful new doors of opportunity and abundance to step through. If you have some creative ideas for your business, if you have the urge to apply for that job that maybe you never thought you had a chance at, trust and believe in yourself this month because it's a very, very powerful time for you to manifest abundance. Electric eel. And when you imagine them swimming through the ocean, right? They light things up. So it's time for you to light things up here. I love it. Now, some of you may have a birthday on the 24th, the 25th. You may be 50 years old, 46, 44, or 33. And this is interesting to note. We did talk about the numbers 4-4 earlier as well. So you may start to see the triple number sequences, 4-4-4. You could see 3-3-3. So please take that as it resonates as well. You have horse spirit. Freedom is yours. There's this sense of liberation, something that you've been working towards. You've been wanting to manifest. You've been wanting to hit that next level. Freedom is yours this month. What will you do with it? How will you embrace it? Ask yourself, what else can this mean for me? And then take the next step. You have elephant spirit. Learn from the past. Yeah. Learn from the past because you've had a lot of obstacles here. We don't want to repeat them. That's why you have the Seven of Cups in the past and in the present or the future, because you have the option to do it differently this time around based on experience, knowledge, and wisdom. You have Panther. I love the Panther. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your independence. Don't let naysayers, haters, negativity get the best of you. Remember, what other people think of you, Pisces, is none of your business. It's their own perception. It's their own truth, not the truth, right? The truth is that you have what it takes to achieve success in whatever form that looks like for you. So let it shine. Peacock spirit here. Let that heart shine. And you have the Knight of Cups in your reading here. It's time for you to open that heart chakra. Love what it is that you do. Move towards success. Take one step toward the gods. They'll take 10 steps towards you. And lastly here, I love your final animal. You have the Rhino. Overcome any obstacle. Yes, you will. Who's 50? Is someone 50 out there or turning 50 this year? You're definitely going to overcome some obstacles. Beautiful energy. I'm loving this for you. You have an extra surplus of animals, so pay attention. You may be dreaming about animals more. You could, maybe you work as a vet or you work with animals. Maybe you've decided to open up an Etsy shop and sell some animal cookies, whatever this is here for you. Please take it as it resonates. Now, last but not least here, Pisces, let's see which crystal, gemstone, or mineral you can work with in the month of June to help you towards your prosperous path. What do we have for Pisces, please? All right. We have kyanite. Ooh, I love kyanite. Great for grounding, great for throat chakra, communication, expression. It's also card 28. Now, some of you may be born on the 28th as well. Oh goodness, this is all about resolving disputes, which we certainly see some disputes showing up here in your energy. It's about diplomacy, restoring harmony, mending fences, and building bridges. And the message for you is this. We all have different ideas about the best way to secure our safety and build our wealth. The universe wants everyone to prosper, and Kyanite Spirit is here to remind you that smoothing over rifts and restoring balance in yourself leads to greater wealth for everyone. This crystal also keeps in mind that it's fine to take a break when you recognize that you are overworked and not seeing results for all your effort. Hello, Seven of Pentacles, right? Let go and leave space for something better to reveal itself. There's no need to get attached to the form your wealth takes or go over old wounds and losses again and again. Learn and move on, for much abundance is available to you and new opportunities await. Make peace with others and space for new opportunities, and your abundance will surely flourish. Beautiful energy here. Now, Pisces, when you meditate with kyanite, it helps clear the chakras and the energy field. It can help ground your energy as well. As mentioned, it brings harmony to situations where differing viewpoints exist, which Five of Wands, right? That is all about different perspectives and different viewpoints. So it can help you when attending meetings where diplomacy is required. So for those of you that are really resonating with this energy, if you can, get yourself a chunk of kyanite, wear it with you. It can really help dispel that negativity and find a more balanced solution here. So really powerful reading. I hope this resonates, Pisces. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to drop your power animals in the comment box below. I absolutely love reading each and every one of them, and I'm sure others enjoy tuning in and seeing what animals are out there as well. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and bell button. If you're vibing with this channel, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much, Pisces, for being here. Lots of love.